Good morning. Welcome to Monday Morning Kundalini. So, today we are practicing the Kriya for Keep Up Spirit, which uh, I've mentioned this before with Kundalini, but these Kriyas find us really exactly when they're meant to. I've been practicing this Kriya for the entire last week, and this was during eclipse season, which always makes us feel scrunchy and weird and disoriented. And I really feel like this Kriya helped me to sort of coast through that. It doesn't take the feeling away that things feel off or weird or uncomfortable, but it does help you to have the stamina to skate through it rather than get weighed down by it. Also, I experienced a really intense emergency with my best friend's dog, which was so intense. And for about 5 minutes, when everything hit the fan, I was like, "Oh my god, this is awful." And something just clicked in my brain where I thought, "That cannot be the mentality around this, that everything I'm about to go into right now, I have to just show up, and I'm here in this position, in this situation for a reason, and I cannot stress about it. There is no piece of me that can stress about this, or I won't be able to get through it." And I really credit this Kriya for giving me that boost that I really needed. So, amongst other things, some effects of this Kriya, physically, it works on our radiant body, which in Kundalini Yoga is our 10th and outermost body. It extends out from outside of our aura. It's this beautiful golden light that really represents our sovereignty. So, it's our spiritual strength, it's our magnetism. When our radiant body is strong and healthy, it helps us to attract positive experiences and overcome fear. And it really just projects that strong and sovereign presence. So, we're going to be working on the radiant body a lot with this Kriya. It will help to increase your vitality, your mood, your energy, and mentally and spiritually, it increases our resilience, our joy, our tranquility, our peace, and the power to serve and uplift others. So we're going to be doing a posture later on in the Kriya where we're going to be, there's going to be a little bit of stress on the knees. So if you would like any extra padding for your knees, maybe a blanket or a flat pillow, now is the time to go ahead and grab it. Kundalini basics. If you're new to the practice, please pause the video here and read over everything. Today, all of the breathing for the Kriya is going to be in and out through the nose. I will cue some open mouth exhales when we go into our relaxation just to help enhance release and relief. Otherwise, the actual postures themselves are in and out through the nose. We'll be doing a little bit of Bastrika style breath, which is forceful inhales and exhales through the nose. So if you are menstruating or in your first trimester of pregnancy, please skip any powerful diaphragmatic breathing and replace it with long, deep inhales and exhales through the nose. The drishti for this Kriya is all third eye center, eyes rolled up to the brow point. If I don't cue a drishti, you are welcome to choose any drishti that you like or just stick to the third eye drishti. We will tune in by chanting Om Namo Gurudev Namo 3 times over. I'm actually going to try to give it I think with the way my microphone is picking things up, I think I can give it a little bit more of a sing-songy tune. So if at some point my audio blinks out while I'm chanting, just roll with it because it'll come back in. But I'm going to see if I can avoid that. So find a really nice long straight spine, crown of the head reaches high, closing off the eyes or blurring out the vision so that you're allowing your senses to draw inward. Bring the prayer palms to heart center and begin rubbing them together with enthusiasm, with joy, tapping already into that radiant body that extends out from us. What manner are you moving your hands? What manner are you breathing? Rub faster, press firmly, feel the heat building. Now pressing the palms together in stillness, straight line from elbow to elbow, pulling the thumbs up against the heart center. Take a deep inhale all the way to the top. Holding when you get there, engaging the root lock, pulling up on the rectum, sex organs, and navel point, pulling that energy from the base of the spine and rolling the eyes in and up to the brow point, the point in between the brows, in the center of your forehead, keeping the hands where they are, open mouth exhale all the way to the bottom. 2 more like that, playing with the energy. Inhale all the way to the top. Holding, squeezing the root lock, rolling the eyes in and up, bringing the shoulders away from the ears, chins parallel to the ground, holding, squeezing. Open mouth, exhale, all the way to the bottom. Inhaling all the way to the top. Hold, engage the root lock, press the palms, roll the eyes in and up, slight tuck of the chin. Press the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Open mouth, exhale. And we'll inhale to tune in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale all the way to the top and hold. Engaging all the locks, going through your checklist, pressing the palms, shoulders away from the ears. Hold, squeeze. Open mouth, exhale, releasing the palms, face up in the lap, keeping the eyes closed off and just allowing the vibrations of our mantra to soak in. Bringing yourself fully to the here and now, committing to our practice today, committing to keep up spirit. Removing any props out from under you. We'll begin with a traditional warm-up in easy pose, hands on the knees or the shins. And we'll inhale forward over to the left, exhaling, rounding back to the right, moving the entire spine all the way from the tailbone through the lower back, the mid back, the upper back, the shoulders, the neck, the chin, the crown of the head, the entire Shushumna, the entire energy channel that houses our Kundalini energy, waking it up. Circles can be as big or as small, finding what feels good in the body. Switching direction, inhaling, coming forward over to the right. Exhaling, really tucking and rounding to the left. Just a few more seconds here. Can be as fast or as slow as you want. Your body will guide you in how it wants to wake up with this movement this morning. Really powerful breath, pulling it in through the nose, releasing out through the nose. On an inhale, find center, find stillness, all the way full, holding the breath at the top. Squeeze the root lock, pulling the energy up, rolling the eyes to the third eye point, bringing the energy to the crown of the head. Flipping the hands to Gyan Mudra, for pointer finger and thumb tips come to touch, and open mouth, exhale. Settling in once again. And we will go ahead and move into our first posture of the Kriya. This posture is specifically designed for you to drop out of the mind and allow the body to find its own rhythm. So it is a little bit tricky, and you'll notice that if your mind starts to drift at any point, you're going to mess up. And if you do, it's totally fine. Just come back. We'll be here for a couple of minutes. So there's plenty of opportunity for you to come back to the moment, to come back to the movement and the posture, and just trust the body. You'll notice, once you let go of the mind trying to do anything, you'll notice that the body can settle in and find its rhythm, find its pattern. So what we'll be doing is the arms will be extended up about 60 degrees, and you'll see how my hands are in a straight line with my wrists. They're sort of at a diagonal. We will point the fingers up towards the sky, then forward. Then we rotate the palms facing up towards the ceiling, and we come back to a diagonal neutral. So it's forward, up, flat, neutral. Forward, up, flat, neutral. And that's how we're going to continue. Forward, up, flat, neutral. I will cue that for about a minute. And then for 2 more minutes after that, you're going to be on your own. I will keep doing it so you can look back at the video if you need any more guidance, but just get that forward, up, flat, neutral. You'll get that in your head. And I will, like I said, I'll cue that for the first minute and then just allow the body to drop in. It really, really helps if you focus as intensely as you can on the third eye center with your drishti, because that will really help you get out of the mind. It's very hard for the mind to think when you're focusing on the third eye drishti. So go ahead and bring the arms up into extension, closing off the eyes, coming to the third eye center, and we'll begin. Forward, up, flat, neutral. 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 Continue at your pace, finding your rhythm. Finishing out whatever cycle you're at, coming back to neutral. Inhale all the way to the top and hold. Engage the root lock, roll the eyes in and up, really squeeze the fingers together, concentrating the energy. And as you exhale, bringing the hands down into the lap, palms facing up. Just really feeling that energy, that concentration, holding you here in the present moment. Coming fully into the body. For our next posture, we're interlacing the fingers inward. If you remember when you were a kid, you would do like, here's all the people in the church. You're doing the inward interlacing, and you're crossing the thumbs, really locking the thumbs on top. It does not matter which thumb is on top. Bring the hands to the heart center. Inhale, press the hands out. Exhale, pull them back to the heart center. You're not actually touching the chest, you're just bringing it right in front. Really powerful Bhastrika style breath in and out through the nose. Eyes are rolled up to the third eye center, keeping the hands at heart center for the entire time. It's this really nice sawing motion with really powerful breath. We're here for a couple of minutes, so find a pace that's sustainable for you. I'll let you know when we're halfway. So if you'd like to increase your pace, we highly recommend it. In this Kriya, in this posture, you do want to find your edge. You want to move as fast as you possibly can. So if you start really fast and need to take a break, go for it, but then come back before the end of the posture. So hands at heart center, inhale out, exhale in. Eyes are closed and roll to the third eye center. Find your breath. You're bringing your heart energy into your aura, into your radiant body, and vice versa, bringing that sovereign, beautiful golden light into your heart center, creating this line of communication, this path of energetic exchange, so that your empathy, your compassion, and your courage can fill your radiant body. Remember to breathe like you mean it. You're halfway already. Keep going, keep breathing, keep moving. Your action is working on the physical body and the energetic bodies. Last 10 seconds here, really digging in, committing, showing your devotion in this moment. Inhale, extend the hands out from the heart center and hold the breath at the top, squeeze the root block, roll the eyes in and up, feel the concentrated energy radiating throughout the body. Exhale, release the hands down, palms face up in the lap, releasing any locks, releasing your drishti, releasing control over the breath. If you're feeling a lot of effects, you can bring your fingertips to the ground, grounding yourself, grounding your energy, just relaxing. The deeper you relax the body, the more you open the energy channels. You open your muscles, your cells, so they can absorb the beautiful, powerful effects of the breath and the movement. From here, we'll gently and lovingly make our way down onto the back. Go ahead and bring the palms face down under the glutes or the lower back. We're doing alternating leg lifts here, so the hands under the body help to support the lower back. Toes will be pointed for the entire duration of this posture. Inhale the left leg up, pointing the toes towards the sky. Exhale, lower the left leg down. Good. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, right leg down. Inhale left. Exhale left. Inhale right. Exhale right. Continue at this pace. Close off your eyes. Roll them up to the third eye center. Again, you want to find as fast of a pace as you can here, really keeping the toes pointed. I know our legs are heavy, but building heat in this posture is so helpful. The toes, as we sweep them up and down, are clearing and cleansing the radiant body, kicking out anything negative, anything that does not serve us. We're also adjusting the hips here. We store so much in our hips. We are strengthening the entire trunk of the body. You can bring in a gentle engagement of the navel point. You'll notice that helps to support the movement here a little bit more. You can really flex through the quads, pulling on the kneecaps. That can help with the lift as well. And this movement helps to balance our magnesium and calcium levels in the body. We're here for less than a minute, so really pick up your pace, give it your all, build the heat, feeling the breath move anything through as you continue to move the body. I'll let you know when we're done. Inhale, both legs up towards the sky, toes are pointed, hold the breath at the top. Pull the root lock, keeping the eyes in and up to the brow point, really squeezing, pointing, engaging. Exhale, release the legs down to the ground, release the hands out, palms face up. Relaxing the breath, relaxing the body. Perhaps even just feeling the heart rate, allowing it to regulate naturally. If that stirred anything up for you, simply hold space for it. Bringing the knees into the chest, giving them a squeeze. You can rock side to side, maybe find some circles. And we'll be rolling up into a seat, so bringing the hands to the back of the thighs, just rocking and rolling on the spine a few times, gaining the momentum to come upright and stretching the legs out long in front of you. From here, we're doing the life nerve stretch. We're really focusing on the backs of the hamstrings. So coming forward, if it's accessible, grasping the big toes with the peace fingers and the thumbs. So you're wrapping the fingers around the toes and pressing the thumbs into the big toenails. If that's not accessible, hands can be anywhere on the legs. You want to keep the legs as straight as possible so we can focus on the hamstrings. So wherever that allows you to go in the body is perfect. We're keeping the spine really nice and straight for the entire duration of this posture. So think about integrity from the back of the head all the way through the neck, down the spine. It helps to have a slight tuck in the chin. I keep wanting to say chuck in the tin. And tuck in the chin. On the inhale, you pull the spine upright. And on the exhale, you fold forward, bringing the heart towards the knees. And again, I have to be really mindful of this, keeping the neck in line with the spine. The life nerve runs along the back of the legs, and that's what we're really focusing on here. And we're here for 3 minutes. So again, just like that heart pumping posture, find a pace that helps you to find your edge, but also that you can maintain for the entire time. So grasping onto the feet or the legs, we will begin. Inhale up, exhale, fold. Nice, long, straight spine, engaging the navel, feeling the stretch in the backs of the thighs. This posture is incredibly effective for vitality and youth. We call it the life nerve stretch. Think about that, the life nerve. When you engage this movement, we're working on the lower chakras here and incorporating the breath, really powerful breath, inhaling up, exhaling down. You're moving everything through. You're pulling out anything that does not need to take up residence in your body anymore. And you're making space for the healthy things, for the vibrant things, for the vital things. Dropping out of the mind, into the body, into the breath. Last 30 seconds here. If you need to make any adjustments, commit to an edge, now is the time. Keeping the hands in contact with the toes or the legs, inhale, spine up and long, holding the breath. Really feel where the pelvic floor makes contact with the ground and pull the energy from there up the spine, rolling the eyes to the third eye point. As you exhale, come all the way upright, palms face up in the lap, relax the legs, relax the hands, relax the drishti, the breath. You may feel some sensation here. That's great. That's good. From here, we'll move into tabletop position. You can cross at the ankles, rolling over the shins, coming onto hands and knees. If you'd like to add some padding under your knees, go ahead and do so now. We'll be here for the next two postures, and the next one will be a little more intense on the knees. Shoulders stacked over the wrists, hips stacked over the knees. Eyes will be closed, rolled up to the third eye center. Tops of the feet are flat against the floor, if accessible in the body. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chin, lift the tailbone. Exhale, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone, rounding through for cat pose. Continue. Inhale, inhale, cow, exhale, cat. Find your pace, find your rhythm. Really powerful breaths in and out through the nose. The faster you move, the more powerfully you breathe, the more you will feel the effects when we get to the end of this posture. This is an incredible posture for really waking up the spine and moving anything through. Feel the fingertips claw the ground, your Pada Bandha, Hasta Bandha, really engaging with the earth, tapping into a more animalistic side of yourself, of the body. Inhale, drop the belly, coming into your cow pose, holding the breath. Pull the energy from the root all the way up to the crown of the head with the drishti. Exhale, sinking the hips back into child's pose. Bringing the third eye center to the ground and just relax. Relax the breath. Relax the cells of the body. Feel into the hands, sliding them back towards the shoulders and pressing back into tabletop position. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Drop the belly, lift the gaze. Now we're going to begin kicking with the feet. The goal here is to actually bring sensation to the backs of the thighs. So it might help if you actually flex the feet. You can flex or point, as long as you're really feeling that sensation with the backs of the thighs. Allow the tops of the feet or the toes to touch the ground as they lower, almost making the sound of a galloping horse. If this is too intense on the knees, you can slow it down, but otherwise find a pace as fast as you can, as quickly as you can. We're almost there. We're not here much longer. Nice deep breaths in and out through the nose, eyes rolled up to the third eye center. Just about 10 more seconds here, really picking up your pace, giving it your all. Inhale, both feet lifted up towards the thighs, really arching through the spine, lifting the chin up towards the sky. Hold and squeeze. Exhale, sitting back onto the shins, spine comes upright, palms face up in the lap. Sitting up in rock pose and just relaxing here for a moment. Take a nice deep inhale all the way to the top through the nose. And exhale all the way to the bottom. We'll come into standing. Feet will be a little bit more than hip width apart. Hands come to the waist, and we're going to be making circular rotations from the waist up. So this is hip circles. We're not doing hip circles. You're actually trying to keep the hips as stationary as possible, and then moving the trunk of the body as far as you can in every direction around the waist. We're here for 2 minutes. I'll let you know when it's time to switch direction. If you'd like to coordinate breath, you can inhale forward, exhaling back. And as you get the hang of it, really pick up your pace. This posture literally says, go for it. So really find big movement here. It helps to engage the legs and the glutes and the navel to support the spine, and really, really big movement. As far to the side as you can, as far forward, as far back as is safe in the body. Try to enjoy it. If it's safe in the body, closing off the eyes, rolling them up to the third eye center. If that's hard to keep your balance, No problem, just keep the eyes softly open, keeping the senses inward. Switching direction. Whatever direction you were in, go opposite now. Inhale, find center, find stillness, hold the breath at the top, squeeze the root block, roll the eyes in and up and hold. Exhale, hands come down to the sides, palms face forward, release the drishti, release control over the breath, relax the legs, the pelvis, the trunk, the face, the jaw. All of you is here and now. Stepping the feet to hip width apart, we're going to move into a series of standing forward folds. So we inhale the arms up overhead, and as we exhale, come down to the ground. If it's accessible, bring the hands all the way to the ground. You want to try to keep the legs straight. You don't want to bend the knees. So if you cannot make the palms flat on the ground, bring the hands to the legs. It's just like the life nerve stretch. If you can't, you don't bend the knees to make it to the ground. Just bring the hands to the legs and then inhale back up, exhale down. We're only here for 1 minute. Really give it your all. You want to go as fast as you can. Be safe and keep your balance. The posture does cue you to have the eyes closed and roll to the third eye center. If you can't balance that way, keep the eyes open. Let's begin. Inhale up, exhale down, up, down. Find your pace, find your edge. Breathe like you mean it. Coordinate the breath to the movement. The breath is always more important than the pace. So if you need to have a little bit of a slower pace in order to have more powerful breath, then do so. Inhale up, hold the breath at the top. Engage the root lock, shoot the energy through the tips of the fingers, and exhale, bring the hands down to the sides. You may be feeling some sensation. Relax and absorb it. Regulate the breath, the heart. Doing such good work. Stepping the feet wide now, as wide as will be comfortable in the body. And we'll continue in the exact same way. So find the drishti that allows you to be safe in the body. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, down. Up, down. All the same cues as before. Find your rhythm, find your pace, find your drishti. It can help to engage the quads, the navel, the glutes to support the body in this movement and commit to the breath. Inhale up. Hold the breath at the top, squeeze the root block, reach the fingers high, spread the fingers. Exhale, hands down to the sides. Relax the breath. You can adjust the feet if you'd like to step them a bit closer together, just relaxing here for a little bit longer. Okay, now bringing the feet together as close as possible. This is the most challenging one. It's our last one. So it is a lot harder to balance with the feet this close together. So if you do need to keep the eyes open for this one, go ahead. Inhale up, exhale down. Same thing. Palms flat to the ground if possible. Otherwise, anywhere on the legs is perfect. We're here a little bit longer than the other two. So this allows you to find your edge, build that relationship with the ego, with the thinking brain. If it wants you to be reactive, maybe it's excited, whatever the ego is bringing up for you now, just imagine that you're processing it in real time as the hands are sweeping through our aura, through our radiant body. We're actively, even if it's not aware, you're not aware or conscious of the energetic and spiritual work that's being done in this posture, I promise you that it's still happening. You will reap the effects of this effective cleansing breath to movement. So good. You're over halfway. Last 20 seconds. Engage the legs, the navel. Last 10. So good. Inhale up, squeeze, hold, bringing that energy from the feet all the way to the fingertips to the sky. Exhale, hands come down to the sides. You can step the feet a little bit apart. And relax. Feel the effects. We're moving into our last standing posture, and you want to move really, really fast for this one, as fast as you can. It's a very short posture, a nice short burst of energy. Bringing the fingertips onto the shoulders so the fingers point in towards the neck. Eyes are closed and rolled to the third eye center. Inhale the hands up. Exhale, fingers onto the shoulders. Up, shoulders. Inhale up, exhale down. Continue as fast as you can. Once again, finding a mini version of Bastrika style breath here, in and out through the nose. Last 10 seconds, pick up your pace if you can, feeling the wind of your hands on your head and your neck. Inhale up, hold, reach, squeeze. Exhale, hands come down to the sides, palms face forward. Relax the body, the drishti, the jaw, everything. Take a nice full inhale through the nose. Open mouth exhale. Looking down at the ground. We'll make our way down into a seat. This one is going to be fast movement as well, but we're working on the neck. So it's very important whenever we do any kind of movement with the neck that it is safe and comfortable for the body. So while this posture does cue very fast movement, listen to your body and only do it as fast as is accessible for the body. Your body will communicate to you what feels safe. You'll drop one ear to the shoulder, then bring the chin to the chest, bringing the opposite ear to the opposite shoulder. You can stay here, switching, doing half circles from side to side, or you can do a full rotation, bringing the head all the way back, getting that full neck circle in all the way around. We're only here for 30 seconds. So if you are doing the full neck rotation all the way around, I'll let you know when we're halfway so you can switch directions. Otherwise, if you're sticking to the half circle, just keep going. So let's begin. We'll go ahead and start with the left ear to the left shoulder and make your circles. Really nice, long, deep breath all the way in and out through the nose. If you can move quickly, then do so. Switching direction. So good. Cleansing all of the upper chakras, the throat, the third eye, the crown. Finding center, finding stillness, gazing forward, inhale to the top and hold. Engage the root lock, roll the eyes in and up. And exhale, turn the palms face up on the lap, relaxing the drishti, relaxing the brain, the face, the ears, the neck, the jaw, the tongue. And from here, we'll make our way down onto the back for our Shavasana. Move with love and presence. Once you're down, legs long, arms long, opening, extending. Dropping away from the mind, dropping away from any control over the breath. And do a nice body scan, just noticing any areas of tension that are asking for your conscious release. Take a moment to consider if you have ever truly inhabited this body. When we identify with the body, when we think that the body is us, when we think the body is our identity, we tend to clench and hold as we seek a sense of identity from inside of us, from in this physical expression of ourselves. But we won't find it there because the true expression of ourselves is our essence, it's our radiance. And that exists inside every cell. It exists in all of our subtle bodies. It exists outside of our realm of understanding. And this beautiful body is the vessel that allows us to interact with each other, to speak, to communicate, to live. We're so lucky, we're so blessed to have these vessels. When you drive your car, you take it to get oil changes, you wash it, you vacuum it. We're grateful for it. Imagining your life without a car, probably be a lot harder. But we are not the car. We do not believe we are the car. We do not identify with the car. Our bodies are exactly the same. So instead of expecting our bodies to meet some standard or expectation, we have to release. And begin feeling into your radiant body, feeling and sensing into that beautiful golden light that emanates from you. 100% of the time it is there. That is what people feel when you walk into a room. And today you did the work to enhance that. Rest here for a few more moments, and I will wake you when it's time. Begin to bring your attention to the breath, just gently and lovingly inviting your awareness back to this morning, back to this moment, this space. Noticing any physical sensation, maybe the air or your clothes against your skin. From here, you can begin deepening the breath, inviting in this beautiful life energy into the body, filling your cells with fresh oxygen. And as you exhale, releasing and letting go anything you do not want to bring into your day with you. Inviting in some small movements in your fingers, your toes, your ankles, your wrists, perhaps moving your head side to side or a slight sway of your hips side to side. Eventually, when you're ready, inhaling to a nice big full body stretch, allowing the back to peel from the ground. And exhaling, bringing your knees up into the chest, finding any circles or rocking that feels good. Rolling over onto the right hand side in fetal pose, taking a moment here to connect with the earth, to thank this beautiful planet for everything she does for us, providing every single thing that we need. All the medicine, the food, the water, the shelter, the love, the people, the experiences. It wouldn't be possible without her. And with this gratitude in your heart, pressing yourself up into a seat, an easy pose. Bringing the prayer palms to heart center, we'll rub them together once again, bringing that energy, that friction back to this wonderful vessel, this physical body, saying hello, good morning. Finding stillness in the palms, pressing the thumbs into the heart, straight line from elbow to elbow. Let's take a cleansing breath. Inhale through the nose all the way to the top. Open mouth, exhale. From here, we'll close out our practice with the prayer, the long time sun, followed by a vibration of Sat Nam. Again, I'm going to try to make it a little more sing-songy today, so give it a try with me. With our prayer, the long time sun, you can direct this to anyone in your life. If you want to bless somebody with this prayer today, do so, or you can circle it back right to your own self if you're the one who's needing this prayer this morning. And if so, I direct my prayer to you as well. Let's inhale to close. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Sa na. Bringing the thumbs to your third eye center, finding a moment of intention for whatever you want to bring into your day. Now that you've done the Kriya to keep up spirit, maybe an intention to stay vibrant, to stay radiant, to incorporate joy and tranquility into every experience that you have today, no matter how the ego wants to judge it. You get to choose, you get to decide. Thank you so much for coming and contributing your energy to this practice. It's so special, it's so important. Please share this with others, share your radiance with others, find a way that you can be of service today to share this with the world. I love you all. Sat Nam.